What is good, y'all? We are back with another video. Humble success. This video is gonna be very straight to the point. I was requested this video. I know I made a video somewhat similar and somewhat the same as how to get over a breakup. And this one I'm gonna do is how to get over an ex specifically. If I'm someone that just broke up with a girl, a girl who just broke up with a guy, how do you get over your ex? And I know this one's for the guys because I'm coming from a guy's perspective, but I'm going to try and keep it as neutral as I can. I'm going to try and be very broad on the information I dish out. So let's get right into it. If you guys are new to this channel, like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys for the support. Number one, you guys got to be able to understand that the situation is what it is. You don't have that significant person anymore. Whatever you used to get, whatever privileges you guys used to have access to, is no longer yours. One thing you need to understand is that life moves on regardless of if you like it or not. Life just moves on, bro. Life moves on regardless of if you like it or not, and life moves on regardless of if you're in it or not. So what I'm trying to tell you right now is that regardless of your situation, life is going to move on. It's either you move with life or you stay stagnant in your mindset. A lot of people choose to live in the past, choose to stay depressed, choose to have this negative feeling towards someone leaving their life. Depending on the situation, I'd say it's okay to feel bad, right? I'm not telling you don't feel bad, but I'm telling you should be able to move on. You should be able to understand that I can't control this person to be in my life. I can't force this person to be in my life. I'm gonna move on. As simple as it sounds, I know it's difficult for a lot of people, but that's what you're supposed to do. That's how you're supposed to move. That's how you're supposed to think. Realistically, I would tell a lot of people, move on, forget about this person, who cares, blah blah blah. But I know it's very difficult to push someone you used to love. I don't know if you guys have seen the saying that you guys used to text every night, call every night, you guys used to talk, hang out, do all these things, and then you see them across the street and you just walk past them. That's not something easy someone can do, and I understand that. That's why I'm not here to be like, oh, just move on, do this. But that's the best situation someone can do. That's the best situation someone can do for themselves, is moving on and making the right decision to leave that person in the past. As difficult as that sounds, that's the right decision you're supposed to do. Number two, you got to focus on the future. You got to focus on what you can do to develop yourself. How can you be better for the next person? A lot of you guys need to start thinking, okay, this person is out of my life. There's going to be a new person that's going to join my life. How can I make it better for that person? How can I be a better person than I was when I was in this previous relationship? When you start thinking like that, you start moving with the mindset that this person is gone and there's nothing I can do about it. Now, how can I be better for the next person? I believe that's the best way, one of the best ways you can actually use to obtain that mindset. Me personally, that was the mindset I used. I said, what mistakes did I do in my past relationship that I want to not do in this future relationship? And judging by my relationship right now, I believe is healthy. I would say it really made an effect. It really made a difference. Me making that decision to be like, oh, I'm not gonna, hold on to past grudges and move on. I'm just gonna take what I did that was bad and change it for the future person. A lot of you guys need to make that move, that effort, that change. Other thing I'd say to do is focus on bettering yourself. How can you better yourself? And I know this goes hand to hand with how can you be better for the next person. but this is specifically based on being a better person all around in something like your craft, because a lot of times when people come out of relationships, they didn't spend as much time working on themselves, and there's a lot of things that are missing. There's a lot of missing things they could have worked on while they were in a relationship that they didn't, because a lot of unhealthy relationships include unhealthy people, and I'm not trying to judge you, but what I'm trying to say is that this is how it is for a lot of people. So how can you better yourself? Work on your skills, work on your thing, because I'll tell you what, when you're focusing on bettering yourself, you're not thinking about what your ex is doing. You're not thinking about what she did in the past, who she's with, who this blah blah blah. You're thinking about, how can I be the best version of myself right now? How can I be better than yesterday? And you're just working, and your mind is off of that mindset. Your mind is off of that. You're thinking about something else. A lot of this getting over your ex is more of a shifting of your mindset. What can I shift my priority towards? If your ex broke up with you, yes, you're going to be sad. And let's say a bomb flew through your window, you're going to be thinking about that bomb more than your ex breaking up with you, because something is taking your priority. So what I'm trying to say here is that, how can we shift our priority from thinking about our ex, and instead of that, think about how can we better ourselves? How can we put ourselves in the best position for our future? And the other one is that you got to involve good people into your life. Get some support. Talk to your friends. Talk to people who you believe are helpful. A lot of things that help people with depression or sadness or something similar to that is a great community, a team. People who are like-minded, people who would definitely enjoy talking to you. I would advise everybody to have someone they can talk to. It's worthwhile. If you're someone who's going through a huge breakup, you can't get over your ex, you gotta step up. You gotta change up, bro. Especially as a dude, you gotta understand that she's with someone else that's fulfilling her. You gotta find yourself someone else. You gotta move on. You gotta understand that this is life. It is what it is. Like I always used to say, it is what it is. Brody picking up his pants by his belt. You just move on after you fell down. You get right back up. You move on to the next stage. Because I'll tell you this: sometimes life has seasons. And maybe she was just a part of that season specifically. Don't hold it in. Don't take it personal. There's nothing you can do about that half the time. If it's out of your control, don't reach out for it. Just leave it. Focus on yourself. Focus on the people you have in your life. Focus on the relationships you can actually develop in your life. That's all I gotta say for you guys today. Hope y'all have a blessed day. Hope y'all absorb this information. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. I appreciate you guys for the support. Comment down if I missed anything. This is just what I used to get over X, as a nice brief review on that topic. Just don't be obsessed, bro. Easy gang. Stay humble.